What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our next little episode here. I hope y'all enjoyed the last one, and as I said then, we're going to start working on this unfinished build behind me. I've started gathering a bunch of resources with it, primarily oak to start off and do the floor on the inside there, so we can finally have a place to really hang out. Then I've also gone ahead and in a build world, I've built the first floor of this, and well, here's how it's going to look. If we turn this on, you can see the schematic of it from Litematica, and let's just swing around and look at it. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's got a lot of stuff to it, but I think so far it's looking great, and I'm going to go ahead and gather the resources for it. If you don't believe me, it takes a whole lot to get in there. So, yeah, we've got 75 stacks and then some of oak planks to get it for the floor. And then we've got a whole bunch of other stuff we need to get for all around. And of course, for the walls and stuff, it's not going to be an exact number because those were all randomly placed blocks to give it just less of a blocky feel. So I'm going to go ahead and work on completing this list, and I'm going to take you onto a time lapse real quick of me finishing up the floor in there, and then I'll show you everything I've gathered for the next part of it, and then hopefully I can do a quick time lapse of me building it. Or maybe I'll throw into a montage of getting all the resources needed. Either way, hope y'all enjoy it. Alright, so as you saw there, I gathered a fair amount of resources we need. If we open up the Litematica materials menu, we can see I still have quite a bit of things I need to get. I need to go find a desert so I can get sand for these four down here. Then I need to go find some snow, and the whole time I'll be looking for those geos to get calcite. And so I'm hoping from all this plus these three chests that I have built of materials, that I'll be able to do a complete time lapse and let y'all enjoy it. Because, we can go layer by layer here and kind of see what we need to place as we go around and just more or less 3D print this place, which I think will be cool. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out there, find a couple of geodes, dig those up, go get some sand and gravel for the concrete, and then some more sand just for those red sandstone, and then I'll be back, hopefully in the form of a time lapse. So give me a bit. I went ahead and grinded down part of an amethyst geode, and we got all the calcite we need there, plus some more stuff to add to our chest, if I remember where I put that. Yeah, here we go. So, now that we have all that done, straight to the desert we go. Today's the next day IRL, and I had spent last night building up a good portion of this first floor as it goes, And then when I came back this morning, I noticed the file was corrupted. So I'm just going to give y'all a quick little look at everything that's been done so far. It's looking a bit strange as of right now, but trust me, it will all come together. It's meant to be a big build, so it's supposed to have larger detailing on it. So if we zoom back, you get the sense of it's more of an incomplete one, whereas more of a complete one. Whereas if we're right here, it may look incomplete. But I do promise you, it is going to look fantastic. I showed y'all the rendering of it. But I'm still out here working on it, getting things done. And yeah, I hope this next set of footage doesn't get corrupted so that I can just show you the time lapse of me building what I think is probably the last 3 layers on the top here. Maybe more. Yeah, I think it's a bit more. But I'm going to try to be more cautious about how I save these files. Get it that way y'all can watch it. But yeah, if you see me in another clip here in a sec, that means I failed again. If not, let's hope this turns into a great little time lapse. So here we go again. Well, everybody, we've done it. The first floor of our guild hall is done, at least exterior-wise. So let's take you on a quick tour of the outside. We've got those 4 inches we talked about, and then windows just all over the place. And I think it's looking quite well. We still have a lot to go. I plan 2 more stories and then an attic, so it's going to be a very tall build, especially from this side over here that goes already farther down than anything else needs to be. But it's looking pretty great. I've got some flower beds up here I plan to put stuff in. But yeah, currently we've just finished up the outside. And now I'm going to start planning on what's going to go on this first floor in here. But I think that's looking great. Let's do some outside detailing here to really clear it up, show where everything's going. And I'll pull you back in after that. Alright, so what we're going to just do is just kind of mine out an area, make a little random path to lead to this front area over here. Start taking it back a little. And we'll just place it all out in front there. And we'll come through later with some, or actually we'll come through here in just a second. And put these blocks in as they need to go. But I think that looks good. You're walking up, you're coming here, maybe pop this area out a bit more. There's no real method to the madness on this, just kind of whatever you think looks good. And then I'll come over here. I'm thinking of not taking it all the way. We'll have some kind of planter over here for really kind of section off this area and make it to where you just kind of walk up right into that. But what I'm then going to do is create like a little garden scape that goes down here. So we'll have a little terrace right here where you can stand out and overlook just kind of the land. Then as you follow down onto this, I don't know what you'd call this, but onto this little tiny hill that sticks out here, you'll come into like this nice little garden area. And they'll just be purely for decorative purposes. I might throw a couple of beehives in there just to give life to the environment here. So that's what we're going to start on there. Let me just go ahead and, make it look good, and then I'll bring y'all back. I hope you're really starting to see the potential this place has, everything coming together. And well, yeah, I hope you're still excited to continue this on, and let's really just together work out all the little details and make this an incredible little guild to be a part of. All right, see you on a sec. All right, everyone, I finished up this path that comes on in here, and keep spoilers away, we'll just have to look down. I've finished up the little garden area, not quite the terrace up here, but I finished up the garden area down there, and I think it looks quite great. So, out of 3, we'll spin around and look at it. 1, 2, 3. And so I know it can seem a bit busy, but as you walk in here, you got a nice little area you can come to look at bamboo. You can come over this way and have a little seat and hang out with a friend. I'm still going to add those little half blocks with smoother. You come over here, you can swing right over this little edge here. And finally, you just have a nice, relaxing little bench to sit on. And honestly, I think it all looks really great. I'm going to add those half slabs and stuff in to finish it off. But yeah, I'm probably going to add string on top of the bamboo though, right where it's at. So that way we can stop that. So let me do that right now and I'll be back. All right, everyone, we've done a lot of small little detail works here. We've also made it to where we have some beehives back there, but let's start here. We finished up the path there, giving it some lighting. We added this horse stable for when people come up, they can just pop their little companions in there before heading inside. And then we also lit up this area here because after hitting this, I noticed there was some spawning spaces all around here. Like you can still see there's some right here, but once they're over that edge, I'm fine for now. And then we also went ahead and bred some bees up so that we could populate these boxes over here. Now I have 3 of them full. If you watch in the top left corner up over here, you see how it says bees 1? That's how many bees are currently in the box. And so there's 3, 2, and 1, and then another 1, 2, So we have at least 2 full boxes and one's just missing 1. And so I might breed them up to have another one in there, but I think the amount we have is fine. And then we have 9 more, 2 or 3, 3, and then that one way down there has another 3. So yeah, I think this area is turning out really nice. I'm gonna set up the patio here soon. I'm just trying to mentally work out where I want everything to go and how I want it to look. But yeah, I think it's going great, and I hope y'all are really enjoying how it's looking. Because I am. I'm enjoying it, and we went ahead and placed that string, and now we have life in this area, and I think it's pretty great. So let's get that patio area laid out here, and then I'll bring y'all back. All right, everyone, we went ahead and got this finished. I think it's a nice little looking patio. If we hop around, we can look and see that a lot of these just have little canopy roofs that have just some carpet on top, giving a nice little pattern while still providing shade. And then this one, I'm debating whether I should just leave it open like this or extend this to where it has like another anchor over here and it's a full little roof, like canopy roof over this. But we'll figure that out later. But it transitions nicely into this little garden area here. And I think overall it just works really well. I'm going to make another path over to this bee area so that our beekeeper or whoever can still come over here. So I'll probably just run, actually, you know what, let's do it here. I'll just run like this, a little one-person path that runs through here. Nothing too special about it because, again, it's just going to be the beekeeper coming. So block that, and then boop, 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 boop. You know what? How to go through there as well. And then it also comes down here. Voila. We got our little path for our beekeeper. And so, yeah, I think this whole upper area right here has really come together and filled out. I'm probably going to put some more of these plants and stuff over in this corner. And then I'll probably put like storage for horse stuff back here. So I'll put a leather worker kind of place. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put a cauldron, put some hay, put some chest and barrels, and then I'll put leads and stuff in those barrels, and let's see how the area turns out. We have some resources to fidget with, and yeah, let's fidget with them. Ooh, and then fix these 3 dirt little areas. So yeah, let's go do that and see how it turns out. All right, well, we did it. A nice little filled out area here. We have some barrels where you can store stuff, an anvil for those horseshoes, some cauldrons in case one of these in here breaks for the water troughs, because you know horses need to drink, some extra food, another anvil. Yeah, I think it's just a nice little filled out area. It really keeps this whole place together. Put a little path that goes around the side to it. Did a little terraforming here so the path would make sense. And so now we're just got to do the little beekeeping flowers and stuff over here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Maybe add a chest or 2 down over here that just has some shears or bottles on it in case I want to get some quick honey and not run so far away over there to our greenhouse. But that's what we'll do real quick. So give me a sec and I'll be back with flowers, I guess. All right, what's up everyone? I went ahead and got this over here, and then here I just have some shears, some campfires, and then whatever honeycombs I get, I'm just gonna place there. And so, yeah, I think this area is really starting to look fledged out. We can see if we zoom back here, we've got that all taken care of in there, and it's all coming together. So I think as of right now, we can go ahead and say this top little patio area is done. And I think, frankly, it's looking perfect. You're in this, gotta get around here. You're in this little guild, and, you know, you've just come back from a long adventure, and you get to just walk out and be like, ah, yeah, it's nice to have some air. And then you can just, you know, hop up here, sit, chat with some friends about what you just did, what you've accomplished, you know? And I think it looks great. Or if you don't really want to talk with anyone, you just want to relax, boom, little swing to come on. And you know what? I think that's great. I think it's really exciting. And you know what? With that, I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all. I hope you had such a good time watching it. I hope it inspired you and gave you some ideas of your own. And I hope you send some ideas my way. So have a wonderful rest of the week. And I'll see you all later. Bye.